League Drone Racing. We're about to go live with Stage 5 Heat D of our pilots, and they are up, ready to go. Our race director got the thumbs up from our pilots. These are them, Mongoose, Slippy, Mayor Wand, and Maverick, going up in the sky right now. Alright, we have timing. And we've got quads up in the air. All but one, it looks like. We'll see if he can get him off the pad. May not be able to. So we got 3 up in the air. It's going to be Mongoose, Slippy, and Maverick. We saw a little bit of a battle from these guys last time they raced. But looking pretty spaced out here so far. This one's going to be a little bit more tame for you and me. For us, it's nice and peaceful. These pilots are keeping it nice and in the air. Actually, oh, a nice pass there. That's going to be Slippy. Moving on into the lead, making the pass on Maverick. So your running order right now, it's going to be Slippy out in the lead. Then it's going to be Maverick in that second place position. And then it's going to be Mongoose hanging out in third. Great flying though overall. All these pilots keeping it relatively clean. Even that pass from Slippy kind of snuck in under there and making that clean pass on Maverick. Maverick trying to play a little bit of catch up here, but it looks like Slippy's actually feeling himself right now. He's a little bit comfortable out on that track. And here he comes. So Slippy making it now, completing his third lap, and now working on his fourth. Maverick doing the same, and just behind them, we're going to see Mongoose also doing the same, running in that third place position. So your leader right now is going to be that orange drone, working his way onto that Street League tunnel. Beautiful flying right now from Slippy. He's making it work. Slow and steady wins the race. And Slippy's got it on lock here as he comes around to our Gem fan. Start finish straight away. Slippy takes the win here in Heat D. Who's going to get that second place? Maverick keeps it nice and clean all the way through his run. Maverick going to finish it out for that second place. And that's going to be Mongoose in the third. So nice and consistent there from all of our pilots. That is what we like to see. And that's a solid finish for all. Alright, we're looking at our next group of pilots coming right up. This one going to be Goddess Randy, J Rice, Fresh Bread, and Nightwing. This is the B heat, so these pilots are in the top 8 so far. We'll see if anyone manages to score more points than them. But so far, they're hanging on to that top spot.
love has got you feeling too much. It's feeling too much for you. Then all my love is gonna dance with someone that shows love, not you. If all my love has got you feeling too much, it's feeling too much for you. Then all my love is gonna dance with someone that shows love, not you. Just got you feeling too much.
Here we go. We're going to be racing in moments with Rain, Bumper, Interspool, and Claymore. I saw Claymore pull his quad. Don't believe Rain made it onto the stand. So we only have 2 in this one. So that is going to hurt for these C group pilots. But we do have 2. That's going to be Bumper and Interspool up in the air. They're going to try to get some work done on this track. We'll see how they fare. And there it is. Good recovery there from Interspool. Almost went through the gate. Oh, a little bit of an upset for Bumper. So he's going to be down, but he does manage to get it back up in the air. So that is a good recovery from him. But that is going to let Interspool make the pass. So Interspool now your leader going on to lap number 2. There we go. Lap number 2 complete for lap number 1 complete for Interspool. Lap number 1 complete for Bumper. And Bumper's pushing now, I think, trying to catch back up to Interspool. I think he's got a little bit more natural pace in him than Interspool, but we will see if that works out. A crash can change it all in moments, and I think right now it's looking pretty good for both Interspool and Bumper, though. But I think we're going to see a pass here in a moment as they get onto that second lap. There it is. Bumper swooping under and taking the lead away from Interspool. So Interspool going to have to play a little bit of chase here, but I think that, honestly, with the DNFs, this might work out pretty good for him. As long as he can finish this run, that'll be some solid points. He's in the C heat right now. His goal is to get up into at least the B heat, ideally the A heat. But if he's consolidating points every single time by getting the fast time, getting a full run in, that's going to be a big deal. Meanwhile, though, Bumper out in the lead, doing solid. Racing really solidly this event. I think he has a shot. He was in the B heat for a while momentarily there, and I think he can get his way back into that, but it's going to depend on how his race finishes out. A little bit of a tap there, and that's going to let Interspool make the pass. Is he going to be able to? Oh no, not quite a pass, but there we go. Bumper, he's going to finish out 4 laps. Bumper does take the win. Interspool did catch up there at the end, so Bumper takes the win. Interspool going to have to settle for second. And that is going to do it for Stage 5 Heat C. Here we go. This is Heat B. These pilots hanging on to that Elite 8 spot right now. We'll see if that is the way it is after this round. So trying to maximize those points by setting the fastest time they can. Right now we got 4 pilots up in the air. I do see a little bit of a bobble there, so Goddess Randy getting it wrong on the tunnel. She's going to fall back, but meanwhile your top 3 looks like it's going to be Nightwing in the lead, then J Rice in second, and then Freshbread. Goddess Randy coming around right now in that pink drone. She's going to be rounding out that 4th place position. So position staying the same going into the Street League tunnel. Oh, as I say that, may have caused a little bit of announcer's curse, and that is going to be J Rice dropping back. Freshbread now making the pass to move up into second. We'll see him come through the timer and see those positions change it on up. So yeah, your running order right now is Nightwing in the lead, then it's Freshbread in second, J Rice, and Goddess Randy actually making the pass on J Rice as well. So we've got some switch ups. And I'm looking at Goddess Randy trying to make the pass on J Rice. That's the battle for the 3-4 position. And I think it's going to be a good one. J Rice starting to pull away a little bit from Goddess Randy now. Little correction from Goddess Randy. And that is lap number 3 complete. So she had a little bit of a bobble there. Not sure what that was. She might have thought she was done. She's continuing. Meanwhile, the pilot who is done, that's going to be Nightwing, who takes the win. Second place comes through right now. That's going to be Freshbread. A nice second place from him. Third place, rounding it out right now, that is J Rice coming around the final portions of the track. J Rice finishes out in 3rd here in the B heat. And Goddess Randy going to finish out the final portions of the track and making sure to get all 4 laps. So all 4 laps completed for Goddess Randy coming through right now in the pink drone. And there it is. That's the heat complete. So your winner there is going to be Nightwing. He's got the Street League shirt on. Second place going to be Freshbread with the orange Deadlock shirt. And then our Rocket Drones pilot, J Rice, in the red, he finishes out in 3rd. So pretty solid overall. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to crank it up a notch. You see, the way we do things here at Street League is we like to sort our pilots based on how many points they've earned after every round. And what that means is we sort them based on their overall points. And that means, statistically speaking, this is the closest groupings of races you could possibly get all day long. So we're going to be moving on up to the A heat. This is our top tier of pilots. I see Russell AR in that white Speed Source shirt getting his quad out there. I think he is the favorite, though he is not leading in points right now. Then it's going to be Scorcher in the black Hobby Wings shirt. He is your current points leader, but Russell AR is bidding to take that spot back. And it's going to be Free, your current 2nd place position. And we're still waiting on our 4th pilot. That is DeBits. He's actually our race director, so he's multitasking here a little bit. But don't worry, I like to keep him fair and honest. Can't pull any shenanigans just because he's in it racing. And DeBits is a Hobby Wing representative, one of our sponsors here for the Larimer County Fair high voltage drone race. And we send a big shout out and thank you to Hobby Wing for making this event possible. All of our pilots gridding up on the line right now. And it looks like they will be ready momentarily. Let's go ahead and introduce our pilots one last time. It's going to be Scorcher in the red drone. Then it's going to be DeBits in the white one. It's going to be Free in that blue drone with the yellow props. And then it's going to be Russell AR in the purple drone. And we're seeing thumbs up from our pilots as they get ready to rip. we go. We will be racing in less than 5. Scorcher, DeBits, Free, and Russell AR head-to-head on the track. These are your top-seeded pilots through the day, and there is collision through that GemFan start gate. They almost hit a second time trying to catch it around the second time, and that was quite the upset there at the beginning. So Bit's going to fall back, Free is going to fall back, and meanwhile it's going to be Scorcher and Russell AR all alone to lead the pack right now. Russell AR in the lead in that blue drone. And then it's going to be Scorcher in the red, following close by in second. They get on to their second lap. Then it's going to be Bits coming through in the white. And then it's going to be Free. Both of those pilots having the collision at the beginning, and that is going to set them back. But it looks like Bits is making up ground quickly there. Good recovery from him. Could be some prop damage from Free off of that one. I think that he normally has a little bit more speed than this, or he could just be playing it cautious after that little incident. Meanwhile, your 2 leaders just passed us. That's going to be Russell AR in the blue and black drone, then Screecher in the red one coming around onto that Street League tunnel. And good runs from both of them so far. It's going to be big points. Screecher is your points leader right now overall for the event in the red drone. But meanwhile, your leader for this race is going to be Russell AR in that black drone. Absolutely hauling. Who's going to be in that third and fourth position? Right now it's Bits, but it may not stay that way. It could turn into Free here in that blue drone, trying to make the pass here on lap number 4. Meanwhile, in the lead of the race, it's going to be Russell taking the win through the GemFan start-finish gate. Then it's going to be Scorcher in the red getting second place. Who's going to get that third place position, though? Bits hangs on to it, and Free not able to make the pass. So it's going to be Bits in third and then Free in fourth. Very, very solid run there for all of our contenders. And it looks like we are looking at potentially doing a little bit of a lunch break for our pilots. They've been out here putting their hearts and souls out onto the track. This race is for season points for the StreetLeague.io season race for 2024. So this determines, partially at least, who has enough street cred to get to the championship that we will host at the end of the year at Thunder Valley here in colorful Colorado. Love getting to do this race at home. Meanwhile, though, we're at the Larimer County Fair having a great time, and I think we're going to let our pilots potentially go check out some of the amazing rides here. Some amazing food and entertainment, the rodeo. It's all great here in Larimer, Colorado. But first, let's go ahead and do a little bit of tallying. So some good runs there. Russell AR setting a fast time there with a 25-second fast lap. That is pretty good. For reference, Scorcher's fastest lap was a 25.3, so 0.3 of a second back for his fastest, and then both Bits and Free had a fastest that were in the 26 range. But we're going to go through and check out our points after round number 5. So your points leader still is Scorcher, maintaining that lead, but losing his grip on it a little bit as Russell AR now moves up into the second place. He was in third, now he's up into second. He's 2 points back. It's going to be Free, well, I guess for reference, it's going to be Scorcher with 66 points, then it's going to be Russell AR with 64. It's going to be Free in third with 61. DeBits in fourth with 56. Then it's going to be Fresh Bread with 55. It's going to be Nightwing with 49. That is the 6th place position. Then it's going to be Goddess Randy in 7th. And then it's going to be Bumper hanging on to that 8th place. And he's duking it out with J Rice right now. There's only 1 point separating them. J Rice in the 9th place, so he is the bubble boy. So it's going to be pretty close here, I think. We'll see who can hang on. The goal is to be in the top 8 at the end of tomorrow during the day. And then after that, we will run our Elite 8 final, where we will decide who is the high voltage drone racing champion here at the Larimer County Fair. Some great racing so far, and I think we're having a little bit of a discussion right now with the pilots, and we're going to see if they want to take a break and do some lunch now, or if we're going to push that back and do some more racing. And then either way, we'll be right back to finish out some more points rounds. Alright, so this is just in. We're going to take an 1.5 hour break. We're going to schedule a new live stream, a 1 hour break. We'll schedule a new live stream. So check out Street League Drone Racing on YouTube, and we'll get you scheduled up for the next race. That'll be a new stream. But thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.